Hi, Kayli. I had a similar perspective of what you were writing in your discussion when I was reading over it, and you kind of highlighted some important points that I didn't think about at the time when writing my discussion post. And you kind of brought up the severe incarceration rates, the morality of whether uh, doing this is right, the right thing to do, and also how these people are being treated within these asylums and these prisons. And when watching the videos, I kind of thought of that, but not too deeply. And now it's kind of getting me thinking, bigger questions about this sort of topic. And that was just to highlight your main points. But that was, again, with my perspective. And to kind of elaborate further on that, I think it's kind of interesting that you brought up the incarceration rates itself because it kind of shows how alarming of a problem this is. And I think that kind of ties in with the broadening definition of mental illnesses. And something that I kind of took note of when reading your post is with the broader definition also comes a broader interpretation of how to deal with this and also what defines the right way to do this and who's eligible for even mental help if they don't have a caretaker at all. So that was something that kind of stuck with me. Um, and to kind of give more examples of this, I suppose, I mentioned this in a reply to Matthew Fraser, but when looking over the incarceration rates of mental illnesses, something that I kind of thought of was a pop culture reference being that of Batman, in which, if you notice, whenever, a criminal is captured or whatever in Gotham, they're always sent to the Arkham Asylum and not a prison itself. So they're treating all these criminals as if they have a mental illness. And you kind of brought up that in the later half of your discussion about the treatment towards these criminals and their actions, even though they have mental illnesses, and also, especially because they have a mental illness defined by the broadening definition of mental illnesses by psychiatrists. So that was something that I found interesting.